Welcome, everyone, to Survive the 80s, the game show where two contestants enter, but only one leaves. And here's your host, the second-class elitist.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing this evening? We're going to be having our first episode of Survive the 80s. So here we are. Our first episode will be QueenAqua versus LevoEmpire. I'm going to bring them into the arena. We're going to get things started right about now. So give me just 1 second to pull them in. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hey, dudes. Hello, chat.
All right, so turn the volume down on that a little bit. We should be good. All right, so we've got LevoEmpire. We've got QueenAqua. We are going to have our first ever Survive the 80s match. So, guys, how do you feel going into this one? What do you think? What are you prepared for? And how do you think the game's going to play out?
I'm ready to have a blast. Honestly, I think that, regardless of whatever, win-lose outcome, I'm just gonna have fun doing it, and that's ultimately what I care about. I'm excited. This looks awesome.
Awesome. I'm glad you're excited. All right.
I'm planning to have a wonderful, wonderful time. I can't wait, and I expect to win.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to move my big head down to where I'm going to be in our panels here. And we have two intros, one from QueenAqua, one from Levo. We're going to roll them now so you guys get a little bit more background on the two of them. And then we'll explain how the show is going to work.
Hi, my name is QueenAqua. I heard about Survive the 80s from, of course, Second Class Elitist. Even though I was born in 1986, I have grown to love and completely embrace everything I could find about the 80s. The music, the games, the fashion, the pop culture, everything like that holds so much appeal to me, and I love learning about it. Even though the 80s were called the Lost Decade, I still think it's fair to say that a lot of us found ourselves, a lot out about ourselves in that place and time. I'm very happy to be here. I'm excited to compete, to challenge myself and see how much I actually know about a decade I've grown to love and care about so much. So, thank you so much for having me.
Hey folks, my name is LevoEmpire, and I'm a streamer on Twitch TV. I'm here today to match my wits against some totally tubular competition. When Second Class Elitist asked me to join this show, I was totally psyched to the max. However, once the game is on, I'll chill and prove to be the one to survive the 80s.
Alright, so that was a little bit from both of our contestants. Now we're going to bounce into the match. And we will have our announcer, Ron Garner, explain the rules for round one.
Round 1. General knowledge. One question from each category will be asked to both contestants at the same time. The contestants will have 30 seconds to write down their answer. When called on, each contestant will show their board and verbalize their answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for wrong answers and no stealing a question.
All right, so everybody ready?
Yep.
Everybody's got the rules? All right, then let's get this thing started. Round 1, there are 10 questions, one from each of our 10 categories. We will be starting off with our first category, which is sports.
Alrighty.
The sports ball. All right, so this will be asked to both contestants at the same time. You guys will have 30 seconds to write it down on your board. Then we will go over answers. The question is, who is the only hockey player to score 70-plus power play points in a single season, accomplishing that feat in 3 different seasons during the 80s? Who is the only hockey player to score 70-plus power play points in a single season, accomplishing that feat in 3 different seasons? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Aqua, what do you got?
I had 2 different answers, so if I got the wrong one, then my city is going to kill me. I put down Wayne Gretzky.
And Levo, what was your answer?
Wayne Gretzky.
The correct answer is Mario Lemieux.
Oh, my city's going to kill me.
That was the second one I thought of.
That is the second one. Yes. Okay.
All right, so we are still tied up at 0-0. Nobody's surviving yet. Category 2 is television. Who commanded the USS Enterprise on Star Trek: The Next Generation? Actor or part is acceptable. Who commanded the USS Enterprise on Star Trek: The Next Generation? 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, what do we got?
Are we going in the same order each time?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay, just make sure. That would be Captain Jean-Luc Picard or Sir Patrick Stewart.
And Levo?
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard, 1 point for each.
I'm still kicking myself over the first question and will be so.
Yeah, well, we're even
now,
on that one.
Think of it this way. Now the pressure for a perfect round is off. All right. In the category of movies, what is the name of the special kick technique taught to Daniel in the first Karate Kid? What is the name of the special kick technique taught to Daniel in the first Karate Kid? 15 seconds. And an ice cream cone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got?
That would be a crane kick.
And Levo?
Crane
also
kick
the
also.
crane kick. 1 more for each. There we go. Category of in the news. How many gold medals did the USSR win during the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles? How many medals did the USSR win during the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles? $15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, what do we got?
I actually don't believe they won any. I put 0.
And Levo?
I also put 0.
You are both correct. The reason why this is in the news instead of sports is the USSR decided to boycott the 84 Olympics because they were in the United States. All right. And to get us to the halfway point for round 1, eating 80s style. What soda company launched in 1985 was marketed as having all of the sugar and twice the caffeine? What soda company, launched in 1985, was marketed as having, quote, all the sugar and twice the caffeine? 15 seconds. I love watching chat always be like, no, I know this one. All right. QueenAqua, what do you got?
I'm taking a guess, but I think it was Jolt.
And Levo?
I have Jolt Cola.
Both of you and everyone in chat is correct. All right, so we are halfway through round one, and we are tied up at 4 each, so we're doing good. Still going to be a battle to see who survives. We're heading into the realm of music. What speed is Sammy Hagar unable to maintain in his classic hit song? What speed is Sammy Hagar unable to maintain in his classic hit song? "15 seconds. People are humming to themselves, trying to remember how it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got?
I believe he could not drive 55 miles per hour.
And Levo, what do you have?
I had no idea, so I wrote 88 miles per hour.
88 is a good guess, but it is wrong. Sammy Hagar, he just can't drive 55. All right, and into the category of games. This is digital, board game, tabletop, and card games. What was the name of the first act scene intermission in the game Miss Pac-Man? What was the name of the first act scene intermission in the game Miss Pac-Man? "15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And QueenAqua, what do you have?
I'm sure this is wrong because I have no idea. I just put break.
And Levo, what was your answer?
I wrote, I don't know.
Fair enough. The answer was They Meet. It was displayed on the screen.
Yeah, it's a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. All right, fashion. Two clothing companies used an alligator as their logo. Name one. Two clothing companies used an alligator as their logo. Name one. "15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And QueenAqua, what do you got?
Again, no idea. Pure unadulterated guess. Adidas.
And Levo.
I went with Jordache.
Both are incorrect. Either Lacoste or Izod.
I've never heard of either one of those.
I've heard of Izod, but...
Okay.
I will admit, I don't think I ever owned either one. All right, in the category of technology, what was the highest selling home computer series of the early 80s? In part because it was sold in retail chains and toy stores, instead of high-end and high-end electronic stores? What was the highest-selling home computer series of the early 80s, in part because it was sold in retail chains and toy stores instead of just high-end electronic stores? 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. QueenAqua, what do you got?
The Macintosh?
And Levo?
The Apple II.
Both are incorrect. The Commodore 64. Chad got it right. It's so much easier to play when you're not on camera.
I had a C word in the back of my head. No, not that one, and I could not think of it. So.
That's all right. And our last question in round 1. Grab bag. The Garbage Pail Kids were first introduced to the world in the form of what? The Garbage Pail Kids were first introduced to the world in the form of what? 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And QueenAqua, what do you have?
They were introduced as trading cards.
Levo?
Trading cards also.
You are both correct. GG. I actually got that one wrong when I was trying to set up these questions. All right, so the end of round 1 has been completed. QueenAqua has a score of 6. LevoEmpire is hot on her tail with a score of 5. Not bad.
It should be 7. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. Please don't.
All right, so QueenAqua, you are in the lead. So that means once we come back from the explanation of the rules for round 2, you will be able to decide if you want to spin first or if you want to spin second. But first, here is our announcer, Ron Garman, with the rules.
Round 2, the wheel round. Each contestant will have an opportunity to spin the wheel. Unless the wheel lands on spinner's or opponent's choice, the contestant will re-spin the wheel once. The contestant will then be given 5 questions from that one category. They will have 30 seconds to answer the question for 2 points. The contestant can instead ask for multiple choice. Multiple choice answers are worth only 1 point. If the contestant answers incorrectly, their opponent can attempt to steal with a correct answer at the same point level.
Okay, and we're back.
Mm-hmm.
So, QueenAqua, do you want to spin first or second?
I will go second.
Second's a good place to be. All right, so Levo, you get to go up on the big screen first.
Alrighty.
Let's give this a quick spin, and then you can respin if you don't like the result. But let me this work.
Alright, there might be a delay.
Yep, not a problem. Oh, you almost made spinner's choice. I did not update the wheel. Hold on. Because category 5 should actually be eating 80s style. So would you like 5 questions in eating 80s style, or would you like to respin?
Respin.
Oh no, it's opponent's choice! QueenAqua, what do you want to do to Levo? Sports, television, movies, in the news, eating 80s style, music, games, fashion, technology, grab bag.
Well,
here's your chance to shoot him in the kneecap.
I used to be a challenger like you, but then I took a bullet to the knee. I would like to have him have his 5 questions from the category of sports.
All right. Levo, how do you feel about sports questions?
A little shaky on 80s sports.
All right. Well, let's see how you do. 5 questions. Again, it's worth 2 points if you answer it straight. If you ask for multiple choice, it'll only be worth 1 point. Your opponent can only steal at the level that you miss the question at.
All right.
Number 1, how many Super Bowls did the San Francisco 49ers win during the 80s?
Do I still need to write it down, or did I just say?
You're the only one here, so you can just tell me.
All right. I'm going to say 2.
That is incorrect. QueenAqua, how many Super Bowls did the 49ers win during the 80s?
I don't believe they won any. I'm going to say 0.
They, in fact, won 3.
Ah, okay.
So nobody gets that point. All right. Question number 2. Levo. Who was the National League home run king in half the seasons of the 1980s?
Oh, jeez. I'm going to go with Mark McGuire.
That is incorrect. QueenAqua. Who was the National League home run king in half of the seasons of the 1980s?
I'm going to shot in the dark say Roberto Clemente.
Nobody gets that one. The correct answer was Mike Schmidt. Also remember, Levo, if you're not sure, you can go to multiple choice for 1 point instead of the 2.
After you hear the question as well.
Yeah, it's after the question.
All right.
If you're not sure.
Right.
Number 3. Levo, what did Dolphins receiver Mark Duper legally change his name to in 1985?
I'm going to go with multiple choice for this.
Okay. Was it A, Mark the Shark, B, Mark Super Duper, C, Mooper Duper, or D, Mark Super?
For some reason, I'm thinking B.
B is correct. Mark Super Duper.
Seems very 80s.
It was, and that brings you up. Again, you're tied at 6, so just need to try to not fall too far behind. Question number 4. What MLB team is the only one to win more than one World Series title in the 1980s?
Let's go with multiple choice for that as well.
All right. Is it the Los Angeles Dodgers, B, the New York Yankees, C, the Atlanta Braves, or D, the Seattle Mariners?
We'll go with the Yankees.
Incorrect. So QueenAqua for the steal. What MLB team is the only one to win more than one World Series title in the 80s? A, Los Angeles Dodgers, B, New York Yankees, C, Atlanta Braves, or D, Seattle Mariners?
I'm going to say the Braves.
Also incorrect. It would have been the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yep.
It was a toss-up between those two.
And
sports are hard.
Well, again, it's one of those things where you're either going to know them, you're either going to really know them, or you're going to really not. So, for the 5th and final question in this category, Levo.
Mm-hmm.
The Los Angeles Lakers represented the Western Conference in the NBA Finals in 8 of the 10 years of the decade. The other 2 times the Western Conference was represented by which team?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay. Is it A, the San Antonio Spurs, B, the Golden State Warriors, C, the Houston Rockets, or D, the Denver Nuggets?
Guess I'll go with A.
The San Antonio Spurs is incorrect. So, QueenAqua, for your last steal opportunity in round 2, the Los Angeles Lakers represented the Western Conference in the NBA Finals in 8 of the 10 years of the 80s. The 2 other times where the Western Conference was represented by which team? A, San Antonio Spurs, B, Golden State Warriors, C, Houston Rockets, or D, the Denver Nuggets?
I'm going to say the Nuggets.
Also incorrect. Would have been the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
So no steal opportunity, but you're tied up and it's going to be your turn to spin. So that doesn't put you in a bad position. All right. Let's see what you get.
I should have stuck with food.
Well, that's the risk of the redraw. You never know. Like, could get better, could get worse.
Mm-hmm.
By a hair, QueenAqua. Do you want to stick with sports or do you want to respin?
I'm going to respin big time.
Okie doke. Five questions in the category of movies.
Thank you, merciful God. I mean, what?
Okay. Our first question was actually submitted by a viewer on our Discord channel, submitted by Damn It Ed. What 80s movie was the highest grossing film of the decade?
I'm going to go to multiple choice because 1 point is better than a loss.
Do you want to go with A, Back to the Future, B, The Breakfast Club, C, E.T., or D, The Terminator?
E.T.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Moving on to question number 2. What is the name of the cuddly furry form of the Gremlins in the hit movie series Gremlins?
That would be the Mogwai.
That is also correct. 2 points. Question number 3. In the 1988 comedy Coming to America, what fictional country is Prince Akeem from?
That would be Zamunda.
Amazing. I really expected that one would go to multiple choice.
That's a fantastic movie. I love that movie.
Is. One of the multiple choice answers I snuck in was Wakanda, just to see if anybody was sleeping. All right. Your fourth question in the category of movies. What was the name of the only Ghostbuster in the original film to not have been employed at Columbia University?
I can't remember his name, but I know the actor's name. Okay, multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Peter Venkman, B, Raymond Stantz, C, Egon Spengler, or D, Winston Zeddemore?
That's the... cursed myself. That would be D, Winston Zeddemore.
There you go. And for the last question, in the film Back to the Future, what actor was originally cast as Marty McFly, only to be replaced by Michael J. Fox 4 weeks into production?
Oh, and this is why I should have seen the movie. Can I... Please.
Multiple choice. A, Eric Stoltz, B, Kirk Cameron, C, Tom Cruise, or D, C. Thomas Howell?
Something's nagging at my brain to say Eric Stoltz.
Something was nagging at your brain correctly.
Okay.
All right. So, at the end of round 2, the score is 13-6. The wheel crushed Levo in round 2. Opponent's choice.
But it's not over.
But
it is not over.
But it's not over, and our friend Ron Garman will explain why.
Round 3, the survival round. One question from a randomly selected category will be asked to both contestants at once. The contestants will have 30 seconds to write down their answer. When called on, each contestant will show their board and verbalize their answer. If the answer is correct, nothing happens. If the answer is wrong or blank, the contestant loses 2 points. The last contestant with points remaining, or the smallest deficit, survives the 80s.
Dude, look how many I didn't get. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We'll be back to using the cue cards for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the timer. So the score is currently 13-6. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Now again, the way this works for everybody following along in the chat, Levo can still win this. He needs to hold on to his points longer than Aqua does. If he can get questions right and she can get them wrong, he can still pull out the win. The first person to 0 or a negative number will be eliminated, and the other person will win. And Simon says our first category is Category 6, music. How many more nights did Phil Collins sing about in his hit song? How many more nights did Phil Collins sing about in his hit song? "15 seconds. Although 30 seconds to write down a number is probably too much, but we're going to go with it anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. QueenAqua, what do you got?
The question that confused me, so I'll probably lose because of that, but I put one more night.
Levo, what do you have?
I wrote one.
It is also one more night. Yes.
Tonight threw me off. I almost said 3.
Hey, well, you pulled out the right one then. Next question from the category of movies. What Sho Kosugi film is credited with starting the ninjutsu craze of the 1980s? What Sho Kosugi film is credited with starting the ninjutsu craze of the 1980s? Getting lifted. I am wearing beard baubles for every $2.50 donated to the channel or 250 bits. We put on a bauble for 7 days. We are currently at 64. And our timer is up. QueenAqua, what do you got?
Enter the Dragon.
And Levo.
Godzilla. Probably not.
The correct answer is Enter the Ninja. 2 points off for each. Simon says, category 3, staying in movies. How many fingers were on the right hand of the man who killed Inigo Montoya's father in The Princess Bride? How many fingers were on the right hand of the man who killed Inigo Montoya's father in The Princess Bride? Just a warning, chat may disown or unfollow someone who gets this one wrong. All right, what do we got?
His father was slaughtered by a six-fingered man.
And Levo?
I wrote 4.
No, Levo! There goes 2
I haven't
points.
watched that movie in so long.
All right, so Levo, you're at 2 points. The next one you get wrong means you do not survive the 80s. Simon says, category 5, eating 80s style. What 80s candies claim to fame was that the candy pieces resembled the fruit they had the flavor of. What 80s candies claim to fame was that the candy pieces resembled the fruit they had the flavor of. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. QueenAqua, what do you have?
Runts.
Levo, what do you have?
No answer.
Levo, I am sorry to say, my friend, you have not survived the 80s.
Nope.
QueenAqua is our winner. QueenAqua, congratulations, you have survived the 80s. What did you think of the game?
I honestly had a blast. First of all, was I right? Was that Runts?
Runts is correct. Runts is the correct answer.
Okay. Just making sure. I want to clarify. No, this was a blast. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Just have to ask off of work, but that's no problem. This is incredible. I am so looking forward to this just taking off because this is so much fun to do. And to everybody who's watching, if you think you cannot be sitting on the side, yes, you absolutely can. We have demonstrated it. You really need to try this. It's a lot of fun. Okay.
So if anybody is interested, if you've enjoyed the show so far, please go to our Discord channel. It is in chat, and on the YouTube channel, I will put a link below. Also, if you're interested in being a contestant or have questions you would like to see offered on the channel, please send them to survivethe80s@gmail.com. Oh, Levo, buddy, that wheel round, man, it's the killer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a spinner's choice, you come out of that with 12 points, maybe. Opponent's choice, you came out of it with 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't go my way, but you know what? Next time. We'll see what happens.
You still had fun?
Yes,
awesome.
Definitely.
All right. So, really quick, Levo.
Yes.
Aside from your Twitter and your YouTube channel, your Twitch channel that have been on the screen, is there anything else that you want to plug or anywhere that people can try to contact you?
No, not at the moment.
Watch you? Just those? Okay.
Yep.
So there we go. One more time, guys. Yeah, that's it. The link for Levo. He's currently been playing 7 Days to Die. If you're not giving him a follow yet, please do so. And our winner, QueenAqua. Anything that you want to plug while you got a moment?
If you do not follow me on Twitch, I do a lot of role-playing games, survival games, and horror games. Basically, how you see me now is exactly how there, so what you see, exactly what you get. I'm also on Twitter at QueenAqua86. I had to put an 86 because someone stole my name. I also have a Discord server. It's linked in my channel bio. I have all my information. I have Spotify. I have Steam. Add me wherever. I'm always down to game with you. I would love to see your faces in my streams. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
All right, so on behalf of QueenAqua and LevoEmpire, everybody, thank you very much for being here. I hope you have enjoyed the inaugural episode. Keep an eye on the Discord and also my Twitter account. I will let you know as soon as we have the next match scheduled. And until then, everybody, keep trying to survive the 80s. And I will see you all again very soon.